I will please here. Power Rangers here. Welcome back to another Q&A. Now, Salisbury, Maryland. It is 5:20. So it's late. Some of them a little late. I was listening for a little bit, but I'm back for another Q&A. So, how's everybody doing? Everybody was doing so good so far. Yeah, Q&A. We were talking about Power Rangers, Jurassic Park, Marvel, Disney, even the dinosaur documentary. Oh, I'm talking really about a Power Rangers protest too. So yesterday I did see Dinosaur Freddy's. It was really good so far. And I love that they see some documents or flashbacks where they didn't put a resort. Or excuse me, they didn't even put Rizzy King Clark version like it was back then, or the one who's in the gang of finances. But it was really good. Interesting stuff here in the movie. It was great. Yeah. So yeah, it's Tuesday is Halloween. Next at the Halloween, we got Thanksgiving. Because speaking of that, what is what do you guys want for Christmas? Because I always make my wish for Christmas. It's almost Christmas for 2 months. Almost 2 months. But it's almost Christmas, but we are excited about it for Power Rangers stuff. But yeah, let's get to the movies and stuff because they will. So, and shout out to the fan club. He did give us the news about it, but still, we're not going to get any Power Ranger for next year. But if we did, we should have had make our YouTube series for that for this year or next year. Hey Steve, man, what's going on? We have a word for you in a while. Can't wait here too. We're making a YouTube series too, cause we're trying to waste them. And we're excited about it. It's good to see you again. Power Rangers forever. Me, yep. Power Rangers forever. I love that excitement. Now, hopefully, they don't even. Sorry, by the way. But like I was saying, hopefully they don't mess things up because Good shout out to he did give us the news about this. Just wanted to see his video that Chris Hunt he actually became a CNA. I just actually heard about him a few years ago that he became CNA of Hasbro's the CEO. That's after he became that and doing with that. But Tony was fake that because why the guy Brian he actually the last guy that we even have one is Brian. He was still being here, but Booster is sad that he passed away. So he would still be here because he care about the films more than that we got today. But the new guy, the guy. But he finally speak now after the few years. He's doing that and everything. But now he has to realize to do like doing this like this. He would still be here, like I said. But you finally respect that that is going to happen the week for the Power Rangers. What is going to happen in the future? Power Rangers is going to be in the future. I know it's going to be great in the future. Yeah, but hopefully we can make one for the YouTube series until until it's set it up or get everything set it up for 2025. But we only making two UC series until Hasbro's and get things done and get it all sorted, and then they would continue with their Power projects. But we're only making for the fans. We only do to have taken the hand for the fans a little longer until they get finished, until they get done. We're not going to instantly take on that. We only take to do the YouTube series because we don't want a YouTube series and has the clearance of playing the Power Rangers, Super Legend, and Hexagon Universe. Both of them, and actually doing both of them, and actually the short film about Power Rangers too, like Quartets. We wasn't around in 65 million years ago because he wasn't around in that time. But if you guys know in the comic books, he was actually good at the time before became evil. I understand you one of you guys is not a fan of the comic books, but actually, if you see look on the comic books, it does tell you the truth. They actually recreate from beginning of the Mighty Morphin, where it started from 90s. And shout out to them, he has some points up to Boom Comic. And it's actually too. And also shout out to Boom Comic. Yeah, so it makes some good points and actually does make sense of the backstory. They make the backstory from the 90s, how they all started. I would do that too for Power Rangers. Actually, I would actually take some elements from the other season of Hexagon Universe because it would have been like Tommy and Kimberly, and they all graduated, or you know. But they would team up with the other Rangers. They would get with super mode, and then they would fight it with the Green Ranger, and then Green Ranger would be evil. That's after. That's after when he appears her, and then he became evil. I mean, Tommy and Jason would also be the goodest thing, but mostly for Jason, they were friends for Money Morphin. And speaking of that, if you guys want to do a make your own projects or make your own movies and shows, we used to do, you know, have somebody to do it, ways to make some script, tell you all the backstories, make your own friends, because not only that, other YouTubers make their own fan morph or fan films of Power Rangers, like Palmer Studios, and we got other YouTubers make their own Power Rangers projects. But like I said, if you guys want to make your own Power Rangers, Combinators, your own fan force or short films, like Back in the Sun, Comer Studios, or all of that. Each one of the studios also learn how to be a director, being how to act properly, how to teach them how to be director. But you get some idea, get some points, some ideas to study that to be a director or be that. Like me, I did it in Latin, and also I write some scripts. Like scripts, you can write your own scripts. What the scene is going to be about. All you need is somebody to do a script for you. If you can't do it by yourself, or you can do all of them, it's okay. You can have somebody to do a script for you, find script for you, and also you can make your own production. Like you can name any production you want to call, and then have somebody to draw or decorate of the name, and then make your own the production and all that. That's how you make your own show and movie. Also, you can have somebody to train how to do that, to sing, after rap, acting, script writing, and you need somebody to decorate it. Because, like I said the other day, hey Sonnet, Binder, we just talking about if you want to make your own Power Rangers projects, movies and shows, just give them an advice how you guys want to make your Power Rangers. So what is good at, man? We just talking about if they want to do their Power Rangers, because shout out to the fans, shout out to everybody. I mean, it does have the point if they were in charge. So now, like I was saying, if you guys want to do your Power Rangers scene or making your own Power Rangers projects or shows, movies like that, that's what we're professors would do. Even you teach us at a studio. You can ask somebody they know about a studio to set it up, train martial arts, dance, hip hop, any kind of music. You can make your own music, but make sure it's right. Keep trying to do your best. You don't have to be forced or all of that, because once you do it, if the fans promote you or give them ideas about it, they can tell you anything. Like me. I mean, I never know about it until I realized he was leading on. But if a fan's polluted, what is the show's going to answer you, and you got to agree to or get some points, advices what the fan says, or that's what Hasbro does. That they make their own show like Cosmic Fury, Time Fury, or that, and then they also make their own music. You get somebody like make their own make the music for you, like a band played or um music producer. You get somebody who actually produce music to make music on an app, or you can have somebody to get some instruments to play music on the show. Put it on there to sing and so it's just like original. And then you can have somebody who does stunts, do some martial arts, hip hop, any kind of like that. And then scripts. But like I said, Because I remember the first time I watched scripts, 2 years ago. I never know how good it is, but that's how the point it is. But if you want to, make your own scripts, you just gotta write your own ideas. I mean, sometimes you wanted to make your own when it works the show, but it got to be your own idea, not from what it looks to on the show. It's got to be your own idea. You got to wanted to make your own what is the scene's going to be about or the characters. You just gotta. Sometimes what I did for my what I write, I just wrote what the characters would have said on the script with the lines, and then in a film, you need somebody who actually could do the film of the camera. Hey, James Kraken, we're just talking about if they want to go home. I just want to just make it a quick Brian Bramble. Awesome. We're just talking about if you do win the Power Rangers, you just need somebody who actually did. So, if you guys want to do your make your own Power Rangers, I'll give you the real advice because basically you guys should do is have somebody who makes the cosplay. Because Danger, if you ask Danger, he would tell you anything because he did explain to us that he's making his own seasons about Power Rangers Quantiverse. His he's actually is going to making his cosplay, his costumes, his actual costume and the helmets. And then we had somebody make some fashion of the clothes. So you need somebody who actually does that. You need somebody who actually does that. I mean, all producers does that in the scenes, like the Jesus, you would just want to make your own and all of that. And you actually need a studio for that to set up editing. So yeah, that's how you do it. But you actually need a studio with that. So they can set things up like a screen and then effects. You need someone actually that does the good effects, like in the movies, like Marvel's Power Rangers movies. They actually do a great precious effects, like Super Sentai. They actually doing the good effects. You have like Hurricane Gold. I mean, Hurricane Gold. Sometimes you don't want to do. You also do for wife, not actually interested to do for money. He's actually do for life, but I understand that we might have to need him for a little while. But other than that, you just learn how to do produce stuff, how to make your own movie. Write a script. You gotta have the characters, what they're going to say on the lines they're gonna say on the script. Have somebody to write their own script. That's what I did. It's write their own script. And that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Chains of Danger. I'll try to see if I can do. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, that's how you do how to make your own projects. Not only in front of fans, but get them fans a good point how to do, how to make it, to learn how to make stuff. How to make your own project is to learn it. Not just guessing you. Just give you guys, the fans, and promotion how to learn to make Power Ranger stuff. Tell you what it is. You just need somebody who actually does that for you. You're gonna need a friend to help you. Even though I'm not gonna even to make it because we're focused on our project for Hasbro's and does it for the fans like Jason Diver thinks. It's too bad that he actually couldn't make it because I would have loved to actually had them and also, but So that's how you guys will make your own Power Rangers budget. So if you want me to explain again, I do. So first, how to make your Power Rangers to learn how to, or get somebody learn how to make a so learn how to delete. You gotta tell delete is you gotta tell somebody how the scenes goes, how their prediction or perceptions they're doing. And one thing you gotta do for if you're doing a more doing a fan doing a morph, you gotta actually did it on person. And it was pretty good, but I was actually wanted to do in person how to do a fan morph in person, how to do it. Not to again. I just give you the advice how to do it in person. Like each YouTuber does how to do the fan morph. If you work on other YouTubers, they actually did a fan morph in person in a video. That they did any kind of shows that they did like it doesn't look great. Yeah, it's not it looks great. It's gonna have to, take you a while how to it's gonna take you a while how to do great. But you'll get it. But mostly to done is to try hard and doing all a person's not trying to make the videos, handling just doing our person is trying to be great as possible, stay believe in yourself, like Jason David Frank said. I mean, doing our person. It would be cool if Chuck wants a turbo way. Yeah. But try to do it in real person like every YouTuber does. What I did is it's doing the fan off in person and the video. Not everybody does okay with it. I'm okay with it. But it takes a while for them, all that. I mean you can still do it. But make sure you oh it is, like in real person in the video, do a turbo ad. I gotta see how this morph goes because I did SVD and it's actually good. Let me see how it does it. But it's actually when a real person, what they did in a fan morph or Henson morph or Henson, fan Henson. For example, a real person actually does that because can't be like any shows does it because I can't be making like just if the person a real person that does the real fan Henson. It's got to be a person who actually does the fan Henson or fan morph. If they want to do want a person that does the effects, put an effects on there. Because like producers, if you doing on the producers, they're not gonna like if you wanted to do for producers or going on producers, they're not gonna do a separate if he does for the for producers. If you want to work for your own producer, for example, they're not gonna just check and let's see what they just like Hasbro's. They wanted you guys to know how to do a fan morph or fan Hansen in person for the person if they put a video of each shows how to do the fan morph. They want them to actually a person, the real person, to do a fan morph so they could put had the effort guy and put an efforts to do efforts to do a fan morph. You know what I mean? Otherwise, they're not going to get it. And a person then actually has to make videos that the person actually did it. I understand. Already it's meant to be free. I was trying to give you to Google as I could. Yeah, it's definitely ways to learn it from it. Yeah, because producers like directors, let me see. I understand already is replicating Instagram. Can you try to use it with? I wish I could, but I really can't. I had because for me, for us, put our money here, but we actually had put was but I really can't. But as the mother, we need to actually have a real person to does that if you want to. Real person that does it because YouTube can't really actually use feelings because when I'm doing a show, like I can, it's different for me a Dawson to Sentai feelings. I know that, but can't actually use the villains if doing Fanboard or Fan Henson. I mean, sometimes, but not a lot. You know, can't just do that. And it's a real person does that. It has to be a person who actually did it. A real person who does a fan. But that doesn't mean that. But that's what it is for our producers for Power Rangers, for our production for Mighty Heroes. But as of production of Mighty Heroes, I won't will make that, but not in using the villain all that to make the fanboard. That's how it is in our Mighty Heroes production. Like we're making the real shows in our projects, not for using the villains. Now that's different if you guys did Sentai villains if each production does that. But it doesn't fit what they're said. These Power Ranger doesn't, but I can't actually use it to villains to record it. It has to be a person, a real person, actually real person from our production that does that. Like each other YouTube does Henson, like Steven, Steven fired, Steven fighting. He doesn't question me to be the Dunn brothers. Right, yeah, but yeah, that's the way it is in our production. Can't set when it works in it. Can't actually accept what it was in the films and shows. It has to be a real person that does it. Fan Henson and Fan Moore. I mean, you can still do an efforts on the Sentais, but it has to be on the real person, you know. Real person does that. Like it's still doing of the Super Sentai efforts to do the turbo land. But it has to be a real person. Can't do but I can't do the real efforts on the feeling side it like I did 3 years ago because I never know what it was until I realized. I mean, when I first started YouTube 3 years ago, and I never know the COVID right now with it, but no, I realized it when I started my own, when I had my own production, like Mighty Heroes now, starting a business. I mean, you can make your own production. It can be any production you can name of, you know. But yet, like I told the fans, you guys want to make your own Power Rangers, you can make your own production. You can name any production. You got to get somebody who actually production, and then make your own design, draw, and then you have somebody who do the efforts of the Wheels movie, the Wheels shows and Wheel movies, because in Stanford for Power Rangers, they actually did a Wheel movies and shows, like Kama Weimer Studio. Hurricane Go actually did a fan films, but not using the films. They actually did they will stuff up the scenes like original plans. They're not even using like they did. That's probably different when they using it the influence of the Sentai if they did. You just still needs one person all that. And being a producers, it's also take the produce to make your own Power Rangers or combo writers, Ultraman. You can write your own scripts. You can have ask someone and make your own character. I mean, someone can answer that. Like you can make your own character. Name any characters you want. It has to be new characters or whatever you wanted to do. Like the characters, if you wanted to like see, you got to make sure the characters for each lines what the characters is going to say. Now the cast, you got to give the person who audition and see how good they really are. If you find somebody who actually good over for you guys production, any production you guys make your own Power Rangers franchise, or you choose the fan more, it's pretty cool. And direct, you can find somebody who actually like find somebody direct who actually produce direct and tell them what production or pursue. I can't pronounce it, but tell them what thing they're going to do, and then the cameraman, you gotta have somebody who actually film the camera. The editing, you have to find somebody who does the editing, camera, and then also they will put this on the computer. You need somebody who edited. Find somebody who actually make the music or the app, the music app to make some music, or you can find somebody who actually sing the song. YouTubers who find actually make some songs. It could be anybody like actors, musicals, or anybody. Or it could be a band who actually play rock songs or hip on anything. Now the lighting, you're gonna find your own ideas like could be some Mighty Morphin production. You can gotta be your the lines, the fight scenes. You gotta write it what they're gonna do and what they're gonna say. Then the cast members will say the work their lines when they start doing a film, a Power Rangers or whatever, if you guys do that. So that's how you guys done it. And then another thing, that's we want them to do the the morph sequencing. That's we had to do the or you could probably will sing their sing line of where they did the shows for each Power Rangers. Even young YouTubers, sorry, can't actually really talk, want to explain it to you guys. Man, where am I? Yes. Even the YouTuber does the more sequences. As we said, whatever the lines from each season of the Power Rangers or Kamen Riders, Ultraman, or all of that. He's put out some like normally does that, but he only wants money. But if, that's for example, how to be a director is to direct or actors and or the actress how to treat them or teach them how to do the scenes or all that. And also you need a stunt, how to do play your son or how to do the fight scenes. They're actually pretty good on that. Start actor, actually you can find who actually can play, actually not play you, but as you, he can do the fight scenes. And also the voice actor. You guys is actually doing a lot of good at voice actors, you know. Actually has somebody who actually played the suit, the suit actor who actually does that. And you can actually to voice that, and the suit actor can actually do the fight scenes just like they did on Dino Fury, Cosmic Fury. You can have like here's some of the actors or somebody who actually did it really good of the fight scenes. And you can tell them about your ideas. But it has to be good, like really, really good. That's how it is for the Mighty Heroes, not Mighty Heroes, but you guys fans, give them a nightmare what you do if you charge. But if you really take the franchise, you would ask them any opinions about what you would do if you were charged off the Power Rangers. You probably would have to learn how to do things or learn how to learn things so to take over the franchise like producer. When I learned for that, I learned how to write a script because studied it like about 3 years from now. Why it's good, you can actually have somebody who actually write a script. Let's see, film cameras. You can have somebody who actually film cameras, actually make some cosplay. Because Danger did tell us, me and Austin just the other day, that he's making his own show. I will show you that in just a second. He did mention about this other day that he made his own. He's going to make a show from Power Ranger Quantiverse, and he just told us that he's making that. Awesome. I'm excited to do it. It's, I would make. Now he did tell us about this other day. I will show you guys that. Shout out to Danger. He made his card at Power Ranger Concert Quantiverse. Actually will make another logo of that. Shout out to Danger. And he told us that he's gonna draw designs. That's one thing you guys I forgot to mention about designs of the cosplay. If you wanted to do the cosplay, you gotta actually have somebody to do the cosplay, explaining what the costumes will look like, to draw up designers like Simon Bennett. He actually did a good job to do a design of the costume very suit and a morpher. And then he also explained us what kind of creature when he does of the Rainbow Ranger. Elements of fire, earth, water or ice, probably lightning too. Who knows? But that's how it is. He told us about the rainbow laser. That's pretty cool. And then he told us that then Danger will tell us in previous season, like season 2 of podcast, that he actually told us about quant or whether he actually going to pick the lanes. And he picked Dino Thunderbolt. I love it when he picked Time Force. I love it when he actually thinks, because if he does make the button that really shoots really shiny, because he's going to have some actually has someone to make that, like Inspos. And then produce it. You can make your own produce. I gotta explain to him when we get. I gotta explain to him for the next podcast episode about produce, because I've been explaining to you guys about how to make your own Power Rangers project, but not actually use the villains of the show. I mean, that's different if you use adopted of the Sentai films. That's pretty different, because if you look at the example of Xeno films, shout out to the Xeno films. I did actually see that just the other day. It's pretty awesome. They actually adopted. I really wish that they actually had their cosplays or had somebody make their own cosplays. And it's pretty cool how they did it. But I love where they adopted of how they done it. But it's gonna be really hard. So I don't know how they did it with the Super Mega Wolves. So I would actually call them Pirate Sentai. Pirate or Gokaiser. But it's pretty cool that you guys will make your own production. It's to learn how to produce Power Rangers. You can name your own production, how to make a Power Rangers. Shoot in the world with that. Because a lot of fans want to make their own Power Rangers project. And I did see a lot of movie shows like Back in the Sun, that they did Power Rangers, Sweet Fighting, crossovers, and then also against the evil wings because they control. And he also see Kammer Studio did fan films, and then you see other YouTubers he does Power Rangers film or short films, fighting scenes, and they actually looking good so far. Shout out to these guys, shout out to everybody. He actually did it for make their own production or make their own YouTubers, not only YouTubers, directors, actors, voice actors, musicals, martial artists. It will take you a lot of work it will take you a lot of experience how to become one to make your project, if you guys know what I mean. Like not asking you guys when you record, and that's different for me, or different for other YouTubes. Different for Hasbro's where they did Cosmic Fury. Now we're at that the Sentai of our show. But I'm managing how they even does that to because it's really cool because it's actually cool what they actually did with Power Rangers. and everything. So that's how you pronounce things, direct, get them positions, how to work their story, what their story, and you actually need them actually have somebody who actually did a background or backstory of their characters, tell them what their characters are. I forgot to mention about the characters. If you guys wanted to do your characters, these characters you just need name characters, make them a backstory. Any character you want and you want to name, and it has to be a backstory where they came from, their parents, and then what did they do? Their hobby. Like example for Zach, Billy, Jason, Kimberly, and Tommy, and Trainee, it's got to be their backstories, like in the Bloom comic, and then you could probably have somebody who actually would draw a comic books or make video games and all that. Like Hansville's does it. That's how you pronounce things, direct, even the positions what they do of the scenes, their characters. You just need their character, tell the actors and what are they doing, audition. If they're good, then they will take it away, and you have to get them the script, how to I can't remember, but how to man, yeah, that's what you put us in it. This you guys until you explaining that, but how to direct, how to mm, they will teach you guys how to each put us like I said each directors does learn that for to get each go to schools and learn how to pronounce they take some things and you graduate to learn that. How do you guys how to each actually learn that? Take some experiments. Learn how to do experiments. That's what you do. Yeah, I can't even think what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I try to think what I'm trying to say because even though I'm not very good how to explain this, but that's how you guys will learn that. Each fans wanted to play, wanted to do the Latin, like my friend Kyle. He did tell us that he's doing a production of Spider-Man, for example. He told us anything that he wanted to produce. And when we make our own Power Rangers, I actually told them about our projects. So I'm actually going to marry them so we can get things started. So now I did make another logo. Now Haskell's will start making it. Well, I'm only going to make it for this one. I'm gonna make it big things. So yeah, that's how it is. How to make Power Rangers. Because these other fans want to make their own Power Rangers, like stop motion, CTR. Everyone you want to do CGR, and I forgot to mention you guys about CGR because if you did look over the movie and Once and Always, there actually does a CGR for Once and Always, and it actually looks pretty good. Not too great, but I give you guys like give them a credit what you did for 20 years and years. You can actually have them to do the animation or get somebody who actually dress the Megazord, or you can actually have somebody to do the CTR of the outfits. That they really good. It's pretty cool that actually use it, and I'm really excited about it. And I didn't mention about if I had a constant, so I may mention them now. So hopefully, if it does happen, they will probably will as friends that we all promoted it for power wise. The power might may not be great because we would have been having the good stuff like the cosplay if they made the Power Rangers video games or celebrate the parade and all of that, and it was still good having it. But if it was my production, if I take over it, and we will probably had a lot of celebration that every month. And this one other than that, we want them and Ashley Hasley to focus on the show, the team of Power Rangers Super Legend. And Ashley, not only that, Power Rangers Hexagon Universe just made local like this just days ago, 5 days ago. That will be a new local, and I also had it with this one for my another project that I did. It's called Hexagon Universe. Power Ranger Hexagon Universe. It's going to be 5 Rangers, but it's going to be 6 teams waiting up. It's going to be another. It's going to be Green Ranger team waiting on. It's going to be same characters. Then one character will join the others. Actually, the king were first before they became good and joined the others. It'll be Tommy, Jason, Zach, Billy, Trini, and Kimberly. It'll be 5 of them, but also will be 6. He will be joined after weighing on, but also it will be the same set, but like Andy even said, he doesn't come till laying on because it will be like focus scope because we love focus scope more than the new characters that my friend been mentioned about this other day, Glad and Drake. I actually understand he does, but focus scope is actually good, but unfortunately there are really bullies and everything. But I will be inspired by my morphin to take over. It will be a super mood, and then it will be a battleizer mode for the Red Ranger because they never actually had a battleizer. I mean, they did had now. Once it sticking to the punches, Now I'll tell you guys what about the other day. If Power Rangers Super Legend actually get famous, it would be like 10 times better than I'm gonna finish than the show like Dino Fury and because I'm actually what does it and replace it. But it will be really super good. And then we're gonna have characters will be on there again. Will be which were Red Rangers, Black and Young. Then you have somebody who acts with that laugh. So they're gonna have the autism for my series and autism for this one. Even is not so great. People will have to do autism. So if you wanted to do autism for Power Rangers, because a lot of fans did autism, like Danger been telling me about this other day, or Ace been telling me about this other day that he lost for playing Red Ranger a few years ago, but he didn't get his chance. But when he make his own show and make his own production, he's probably going to have somebody to produce or make his own production. So I'm going to explain, like I even said, I'm actually going to explain to him to make your own production so he can actually can have somebody explain give him an idea and make a photo about that. Actually, has somebody who actually did the painting. Speaking of that, artists. Now they really did good on the artists of the Rangers, and he did pick what Rangers did he pick? He picked a couple Rangers he's gonna be on the universe. Quantiverse. So if he does that in his own Quantiverse, that's supposed to be really great. He's probably gonna have some I don't know, he's gonna be having some cast members to be in his show, or he's probably gonna have I wish Dino Thunder Rangers will be there because and speaking of that, and you gotta explain to them have her play what their show's coming. I know that. But anyways, like I was saying, if he does did pick any cast members, or he can have somebody to do the voice. He can have somebody who actually did has the cast members who actually return again, or you can have somebody who actually did the voice. Because, like I said, if he make his own suit, they're not going to be sued anymore. Gonna do something. Or you can have somebody who actually made a real suit. Um, guys, check out the photo. What does this actually look like, and what are the suit made of? Or it can, does make the principle what it was. Like what size, winter helmet. For me, I'm actually going to buy some cosplay sets for Hansel. Actually, I actually made some wish for that, so we can just like do a bit. So I can actually like do a review on it. And so actually do a video on it and give them a good show. But not going to do it. But I will say, if I had a chance with our own production of Power Rangers, then I might have a chance at Teslas because I actually want to make my wish come true. But I'm going to actually give him a shout out too for making his good ideas about Power Rangers Quantiverse. He's going to have to make, if he wants to do that, he did tell us about what the show is going to be, though. But actually, if he did want that, his own production, he has to make his own name for the production. Because Hasbro does have their own production company, Disney, Paramount, or whatever movie companies. does that. Each just had their own companies, Bat in the Sun, all that. Like us, you see that too. Because Woody plays it since it's been here since they start off the franchise of 30 years since then. That's how you want to do that. And like I was saying, it's gonna be great. The fans really excited about it. I've been telling my folks about it in school. I would have told them that was gonna have a parade, a Power Ranger parade before I left, but I never get the chance. So let's get started. Okay, we'll go danger SVB. Now Danger did that. Steven's almost finished. Steven Starfighter's almost completely finished. Man, the reason why I had to complete it. I mean, it still works. It still is only there, but I was talking about because I had to clear my stores and stuff, so I had to keep looking at video and see how the thing works. Again, all that will be completely finished. To see how many years that it's been finished since SPD emergency. But I will make, but I will make a meeting with you guys, me in person, a personal lesson. But I will try to do it what we did SPD with SPD and all that. Can't do it with the pictures out of like it has to be a person. It has to be it has to be a real person. It has to be it. Yeah. Even Power Rangers been since this has been here ever since and then you got the Super Sentai and so it came first before Power Rangers. Actually do some research about it. No, somebody. Ultraman was actually first. Forgot about it. Yeah, it was actually the first one before Kamen Rider, and it was Super Sentai, and then you got the metal heroes named Power Rangers, and then they started adapting it. You know, They came here way before Power Rangers does. And it's still going. You know, people does it every time. Woo! Jeez. Oh boy. Thank you. Bastards. Yeah, just making a new logo. Power Rangers been making since then. Because after 30 years, they've been started and then what's it called? Yeah, the legacy can still change it in, but other day I've been mentioning to you guys about it. That's how do you make it your own production, how to make Power Rangers projects. That's how do you make your own Power Rangers projects. Oh boy. That's how do you make your own Power Rangers projects. And then you see the what's the get in here, see the figures. That's how you make your own Power Rangers project. You just going to want to know how to put out things, direct, acting, training, martial arts, stunts, musicals, making sounds. And you want them to actually have somebody to actually do some punch sounds. I mean, if you guys want to use my sounds, that's cool. Just download them, and that would actually teach you how to make sounds. I never get any chance how to do that, but there's an app called Internet. If you guys have it, with, I would teach you guys how to do that. Oh boy. Okay. Here we go. That guy haven't come back yet because he's going to explain to me about it. Darn, I should never in this video. Well, because I use that phone, that's the reason why I never get a chance. Darn. And I should never done it. And apologizing about this in this because this is the other day. Forget me about it, guys. Man, just amazing. Fans right now, when you guys are the greatest. And I actually wanted it because my friends is actually called her about something, but I was gonna keep it running because again, my internet keeps doing it every time. I like the red one. The blue one is looking but if you check it on this one and that, the logo of this, I'm making some Power Rangers over the years. See, there's Rabbit. I know you can see that, but well, there we go. I just make it for Power Rangers how long they've been here for years. So see you guys get here and get it a chance. I'll probably get some friends. I really wish they actually make some mean some bags so I can ask them. Anyway, I'm gonna put it here. Yeah. Now Disney era that I love the most is the biggest winner. Uh, yeah. Now Disney era was the best. Now for Disney era, speaking of that, I know what you know what you guys favorite era of Power Rangers because Disney era is mostly it's actually my favorite. I was actually well of era. Wow, I can't believe they even, and I can't wait to show them about this era. I might use it for example for I really wish they actually made a bad Power Rangers. That's how you produce things. Hmm. Oh, there we go. And I was waiting for this thing to be focused so I could actually. Cause this thing sometimes this thing gets really tricky hard. I was trying to wait for this thing to get focused so I could actually get make this thing wicked hard for. And what I even doing is make my own. It's actually makes some fun of how many years that they made this. They've been doing it for a lot of years from now. I'm gonna have to make that small. There we go. What? I wasn't. But yeah. Speaking of that, any questions for you guys? Yeah, my friend was been calling me just the other day because that's the reason why I moved again because my friends just okay. Here it goes. Wait, 3, 6, 9 Power Rangers logos, and check it out. It was originally supposed to be Hasbro's this one pair, but my friend, I'm waiting for this thing to be focused, but it didn't. So, but that's how I make it for how I make it. So now for this one, it does remind you guys for Disney when they take the franchise. Now this one, you guys in Zipper, I just making a new era for this Power Rangers season. So it does remind you guys how to make this from Disney area. When it first take the franchise, I guess it's the end of Saban's era. Man, my friends is calling every day, every now and then. So yeah, my friend, it does remind you of Disney. This logo that I made, it kind of reminds you of Disney they when they first take the franchise. Maybe it was a ritual of Turbo, but mostly Disney, I guess. I don't know. That's what I gotta say. I guess I made this logo. This reminds you guys of Disney when they first take the franchise. Because Disney is the one of the best had them from 8 years. But like I said, we're only gonna make the YouTube series until Hasbro's will get finished and got their everything straight out, and then we could continue. They're gonna continue their own franchise. We only take the half of the franchise just a little bit, a little bit, until until um until Hasbro's will get everything set up because we don't want to make it for the fans. Well, that means the Power Rangers not gonna end. We can still make our own show for the fans to want it. So besides waiting for you guys, we'll just make our own series: Power Rangers, Super Legend, Power Rangers, Hexagon Universe. All the years that here. And excuse me for a minute, my friends has been coming. I'm back, guys. I had to talk to my friend. Sorry I'm late, guys. Sorry about everybody. Talk to my friend about uh, football seasons today. Eagles versus Commanders was originally called Redskins, but it readily changed it to Commanders. Like I don't mind Redskins. I mean, doesn't bother me. But yeah, just came back. Like I said, yeah, excuse me. But every now and then my friends may call me. That's the reason why I left. Boy, no, 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 no. Yeah, the other day, just last night when I was over there with you and it was okay. Yeah, just yesterday I was in LBT Q&A, amazing about the dinosaurs. I was now let me tell you guys a story about when how me and him met. Like months ago, when we met, like a couple of months ago when we met, I saw those posts on there just what I seen him. I never knew it was in until when I first got his comment, and then almost 2 months later, I think it was January or February, when I came to his, I described him because he mentioned about Jason David Franks. So now I'll tell you guys a story how we met. Now, when I first met him, I was posted about Jason David Franks died in November. So I seen his comment, so I described him. He noticed an incident about Power Rangers. So so months later after, I guess it was after Christmas when I seen my scene, so I joined in. I'll be right back. That's right. My friends just been calling me. Yeah, just excuse me, my friends is calling me. That's my school friends. So yeah, I will post it on there, and I will literally had this done. Yeah, there was in I was probably born I was probably born in Disney era. I'm not so sure. Cause I guess it was the end of I guess I was only a baby. I guess it was the begin of Disney era. Begin of Disney era. And it was the end of but I did grew up watching Disney Power Rangers from Disney. God, this thing is so there you had it, ladies and gentlemen. You see here, got all these logos from many, many years. Now I made this. It does remind me of this. The symbol for this. It does remind you guys of when they take the franchise. And it's kind of cool that I actually made it, but a symbol for this one. It yeah. Yeah, it's about to be night. Steven is almost finished. Shout out to Steven. Man, it's good to have him at Steven with me. I haven't even seen him all day. He's he easily came to my live streams and also now he came here. I mean he used to came to my live stream because he signed for Cosper Fury and now, you know, he used to came over my live stream every day. Stevie Wilson, shout out to him. He used to came to my live streams and every day because he was excited for Cosper Fury and a reboot. But now he's yeah, but now he didn't came. Every now and then he just he's really excited for them. I mean, I don't blame him. He's really excited about the reboot, having a cross off the Yellow Wings from Super Mega Force or Mega Force. Man, I didn't actually came to this place. you know, it's all good. I'll still could come back every now and then when he makes his white things. He will still come back. So, yeah, it's almost night. Yeah, that's how it is. Girl. Yeah, my friends been talking to me, so we're about to end this Q&A. I really wish someone like Kansas had been here, because, and the reason why, because the time like is changing. Because when I live in is East Coast, it's dark. It came dark, but the time zone is changing because it changed to different locations, like different states that I live in, like East, something like that. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It must be got to do with daylight saving or something like that. Yeah, yeah, it's daylight saving because the time zone is actually changing. I mean, we did talk about it in class that we live in the East Coast, like, oh, center, west, and Pacific Ocean. There we go. There we go. We live in the East. Alaska, like it is. Yeah, when I live it over there, their hours is way behind me. We all live in East. I guess their hours is way behind me. When they live on top, their hours is probably different then. I know. It's probably, but my hours is different. When they go to the bottom, their hours is different. And when we go travel to the top, it's probably their hours is on top of us, or above us. Like I said, when I live with it, it's getting dark. So, any more questions for next time for Q&A? It will still be here. We're gonna end this Q&A. It's getting dark. When I'm at again, it was a good one. Actually, it was a good one. Since I explained you guys how to make you guys production about Power Rangers, you want to make your own Power Rangers, you got to how to learn the experiment, how to produce, direct, can make music, or filming, all that. That's how to do. And even we've been talking about projects for Power Rangers, our friends' projects, this local, all that. That's how it is. So yeah, thanks for watching the Q&A. Like this Q&A, please subscribe there. Uh, we'll be getting continuing Q&A on tomorrow. It'll be Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, and then podcast on Fridays. So yeah, make sure to subscribe and shout out to everybody. You guys are the best. And the reason why you guys are the best because they make support for the seller for Jason Different and run it for his legacy and also to the yellow maker for his past for legacy too. Please support two of them. Support Jason David Franks of the legacy. All that. And I'm kind of more like Jason Davidson for now. As we feel like Jason Denver Franks and myself that I always care about the things. You guys know we all care about each other. You guys are the best. We support for each other. and just keep believing yourself. If you put confidence in your head, you can accomplish anything. So, see you guys next time in the Q&A. We'll continue this tomorrow.